or 52, and then whatever Seth's skills were. So that's an insane game.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. That's
one that can be certainly in that top 3. You know, I know this is the very start of the first 4 hours, but we're on board with Alex Zedra.
Yeah, this is your Mara. This is her.
I do rock Mara a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Cool character.
Yeah, I mean, if I were on Verdansk, I would also run around in like gym wear. I would also run around in a tank top. It's just what I would do, man. Especially when you get up to the mountains, you want that you want it to be kind of cool, that breeze in the hair. I want my midriff to be out and about. And oh no, speaking of midriff, that's down. Top of the police station, there is a serious perpetrator. Can the teammates get up there in time and save Zedra? No. Oh no, it's the third party from the other roof.
So he climbed a ladder right in the middle of a gunfight. They were shooting at each other, it seemed there, but
hey guys, what's up? What you guys up to?
Hey, this cool is where the party is. We buy back Zedric straight away. It's going to be Gruel gets the grab, and that's a nice shot. Oh boy! I don't know what he was aiming at first, but at the end, nailed it.
You know he's a grinder when he's got Damascus. I'll tell you that for free.
That's a sweat right there. You can smell it. Passion, dripping with it. Patience as well.
HDR in hand. Again, we talked about snipers before. For me as well, obviously I'm a big HDR fan over the AX50. Difference in obviously one's a little bit, you know, speedier, a bit faster, a bit quicker. The other, of course, that long range pack a punch. However, Metaphor, you spoke about him at the very top of the show of kind of how he's made a bit of an entrance. You see his stats there at the bottom. Incredible numbers. Wow. 31,000 kills. I mean, sheer amount of time in this game, let alone anything else.
It's good. It's good ping.
Metaphor. It's interesting to note, this is actually a 140 lobby. You never quite get that full 150. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. There's a little bit of variance in when a game will actually start or what sort of criteria is met. And it looks like someone's already dead. Somebody's already gone. That means that literally that could have happened. Something like being shot out of the air. We're seeing way more of those. I remember when the game first came out and we were experimenting with like how many kills can we get by, you know, parachuting in. And this is what we're going to be seeing a lot of, friends. Back to the Superstore.
Very central, very loot heavy, a lot of cash. Talking to those kind of kills in midair as well, I think the most I've seen is 3 by a single player.
That's ridiculous, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of wild to see, but teaming up, Frozone, Mutation. Frozone for me is an absolute warrior. This kid's dropped multiple 40s. He's always posting on social media as well about his new kill records, his personal records. He's incredible. I think he's like number 4 or number 5 in the world on kills too. So,
whoa,
that says a lot for me.
Oh, he's got a fight ahead of him now as his teammates are getting taken out. Mutation goes down. Bison's a great weapon to have in this situation. Large clip. Oh boy, whoever this guy on the roof is, was it John Wick? What did you do to his dog? There he is. Yeah, good shots. No, they're out. They're out. Chalk it. Next game.
Get out of that one.
I mean, I don't even know who that was they were fighting, but they're like, I'm finished. See you. Bye. Roll it again.
You win. You win. Peace.
Huskers team just got a 65 kill win, apparently. That's nasty.
Jeez.
That's nasty. But again, we did expect that of a team that is so inhuman.
Absolutely.
I have very little evidence to suggest that any of them are human.
Seems like he's flying in slow as well. Maybe looking to try and catch a couple out the sky. Here we go. You got this. I fully believe.
Here we go. Greek God gets the tags. I mean, this is a difficult fight. It's like something out of Mission Impossible. Here we go.
Get him. Chase him.
He's
reload
in the
mid-air.
zone. Was you doing that mid-air? No. He's in the zone. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. He's going to get it.
Come on.
I think 1 or 2 more shots does it there. The problem is now he's landing in a less favorable position.
He's landing in the craziest part of town. Get him!
There's 2 landing in the garage.
Oh,
no, not like this.
Come on, Greek.
Don't let him do it to you.
Like this.
He's out.
Oh, no. You have to at least finish it through.
That's like taking you got a really nice steak. You've chewed, you've tasted it, you've chewed, and then you had to spit it out before you swallowed the meat. Never got to finish.
Oh, so tragic. We take a look at our current standings after the first bit of play here. Tommy they got a 52 kill game that they won. So that was a 77 pointer.
Nice.
Team updating there into second place at 39 points right now. And obviously with the game we saw from Scump and Company and the one that apparently is reported from Huskers just has not been reported yet. They have to report their scores into the admins for that to show up their TP jumping up to 71 with their lead. That was a second place finish with 51 kills. So some tight competition there at the top of our board. We are going to step away from just a moment. Hear a word from some sponsors. We'll be right back on Twitch Rivals.
Come, I can fly. Teammate has been cleared for redeployment. Come, I can fly.
Super is not clear. I mean, the roof is, but
These kids are so annoying.
This is the Gulag. Survive and you can redeploy. Fight started. You're up next, mate. Get ready. You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. You're up, soldier. Now go sort the fuck around. Going back to the front line. You've earned it. You've got gas moving in.
oh my god, I got 2 down.
Good seller.
Yeah.
Your teammate was sent to the Gulag. Fight for a
Initial
chance
kill.
to redeploy.
Behind right here.
Moving.
Good shit.
Teammate has been cleared for redeployment.
Almost have. We have enough.
Yeah, we can go gas station, I think.
Up
Good.
top on the railing.
Oh, he's pushing.
Push me.
He's lit. He's lit. God, these kids are like,
Absolute shit can, bro.
they're trying so hard, dude.
Oh,
Every
I know.
fight is like a challenge, like at this point.
I will fly it.
Let's go by.
Let's
Let's go
go.
by.
Let's get on a roll. Come on.
Yeah. Still 80 players left.
Oh my god, bro.
What?
It just drops me out
Right, I'm going.
below the roof.
Clutch, you're low-key on tilt, dude.
I'm fucking tilted right now. Like, it literally just dropped me.
Bro,
Whatever.
relax. We shouldn't tilt it. Like, come on.
Can you please?
Good, dude.
Loadout drop headed your way.
You're frustrated you haven't dropped a 40 bomb yet. You're not happy unless you drop 40 kills, to be honest.
Can you buy play streak?
Yeah. How you feeling,
There's a
Stella?
full team. There's a full team on my blue mark.
Stella, how you feeling, man? Tell me.
Good. Just a little annoyed that everyone's rocking Ghost, but what's new?
Alright, well,
And we are back.
I'm like trying to
Greek.
regain right now because we
Doing all right after picking up 2 kills during the break.
Left of this tournament. I don't really-
Feeling happy here, which you know,
They jumped down on
the
party.
key to victory is one
Yeah.
on heads, but on 2, it's keeping away the tilt, you know.
It's just gonna
I
happen.
think as well, just kind of keeping his teammates, chill. You heard him then saying we shouldn't tilt. Keeping it light, laughing, and using a kilo, which tells me I don't know what it tells me. I'll be honest, it's something different. But over watching Envoy, aka Dylan, hence the name Dylan Envoy, stating the obvious.
Thanks, man.
Just thought I'd let you know that one.
You did.
Gamertag Envoy, name Dylan.
Name it.
No,
Name
no,
it
it's
better
Dylan
combo.
Envoy.
Name a better combo: casters and stating obvious things that the viewers can already see on their own screen.
I know. I mean, he's got his map up. He's just aimed down sight. Here's something about Dylan. Here's something about Dylan Envoy that not everyone may know is that he actually wears his headphones backwards intentionally.
No.
Now, let that sink in. So this is a professional Call of Duty player. This is honestly one of the smartest players in the league. This guy wears his headphones on intentionally reversed. Right.
See, now you're telling me things I didn't know, and I need more commentary.
This is honestly, this is a true story. So when he first started playing, he put the headset on. It's just what he thought was comfortable. The game sound was backwards, right? He got used to that. He got used to understanding that the guy was on his left, but the sounds were on his right. He's doing so much mental gymnastics to be that good. And when he plays other games, he has to literally turn those headphones backwards no matter what. And when he can play, it's only when he plays other games, excuse me, it's fine. It's all normal. So he can play Counter-Strike and it'll be the way it is. But when it comes to Call of Duty, he has to wear those headphones backwards. I am not kidding. It is such an unusual thing. And he's honestly one of the best players in the league.
Dude, imagine if he just flipped the headset around, how much better he'd be.
Well, that's what I'm telling him.
He's tried it.
It did not work out.
Nope, I'm going back to my backwards headphones.
I think that is crazy. It's not like I play invert aim like on a controller, and that's challenging enough for some people to get their heads wrapped around. But it makes almost no sense. But he makes it work. He truly makes it work. We've tested it. You can nade his left, and he'll look to the right because of the way the sound works, and he'll know exactly what's going on in game. Like he just knows. His brain is telling him the wrong thing, but it's actually the right thing. It's insane.
You and your inversion kind of gross me out, but like this makes me angry. This makes me angry that someone could be this good with this much of a handicap intentionally.
They don't have ghosts.
Well, it's an intentional thing, yeah, but he's just making it work. What a man. I know, right? What a man.
What an absolute Chad.
I play invert because I play GoldenEye as a wee boy, and that's pretty much how it was, you know?
Chat.
Shout out to the GoldenEye fans in the chat.
Chat says, I get it. I use the toilet backwards. Gives me a nice shelf for milk and cookies.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
I can't remember who it was.
Never thought of it that way, but...
In that South Park episode, he's like, it's where I put my quill and my ink. Where else am I supposed to write my memoirs?
See, so that is okay to me. The idea of like sitting on the toilet and consuming food while your body is excreting food. What was that?
That was a lovely C4. That was not necessarily the same as consuming food and processing waste at the same time, but that was also disgusting.
Oh man, what a show!
Big fan though. Rallied and Ricky as well. So Ricky's a supreme Battle Royale player. He's the third member of this team again. Rallied, big streamer, a lot of fans, a lot of love his way. But honestly, Ricky's a really cerebral dude. We're talking to a guy who makes really great decisions. He's got such a good awareness of everything in the game. I'm a huge fan of watching Ricky play. He's disgusting. He's disgusting. And apparently, he's in the same lobby as Symphony's team. This team.
Oh, really?
One thing about Ricky is, again, he's not against playing the pros. You know, we've seen Ricky come out with a dub against a lobby full of pros. Obviously, Miles, we had the privilege of commentating over that. You know, when we saw them up against all of the best professional COD players put into Verdansk, he came out on top with his squad. So.
Yeah, so it looks like Nick Merckx is actually in this lobby. Nick Merck's team is in this lobby with them, according to the chat, and we can call that one accurate. But yeah, you're right, dude. Sorry.
Well, just how does Symphony's team keep sniping other streamers?
Well, some people think it's because of skill-based matchmaking. That sort of invisible number that tells you where you should be playing players. And wow, Sim, that was a great awareness, but he can't quite kill everyone. It was Nick Merckx! Nick Merckx gets the kill! He gets him in the end.
Yeah, no, just force it.
Oh, man.
Priest is still good, though. Priest is still good. There's no gulags left for this team.
They've done this before. That's how they just came out with the dub. Symphony came out on top against a different team.
That was Dr. Disrespect's team, yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Disrespect's team, and they won that game, and they are now currently first, but in 19th place apparently with 0 points. Nick Merckx.
They must have yet to report.
I don't think that. Didn't submit anything. Chalked it up.
That heartbeat sensor right now is so helpful. Is that going to be Priester? Those are dangerous shots, man. Nick's got to back down. They have the numbers on him. He's the only player left for his team. If he wins this 1 versus 2, he is going to walk away with so much money.
Right and left.
Oh, and you can see Nick actually has an overlay kind of in this bottom middle third that shows he's keeping track of his own scores. He's saying they dropped a 74-point game in their first game.
That's huge as well. So he got that kill, but it wasn't actually Priest. The Priest may have left Atlas Superstore. Oh wait, there he is.
There's the face skin.
The Atlanta face skin. They cleaned him up. They're gonna win the fight there, and that's gonna be that. I mean, they've got so much money. Super Heaven still actually has his gulag to play with, so he's back, baby. He's gonna be back in a moment.
Or swag. Nick Merckx versus Priester and the boys. Either way, FaZe is a winner.
FaZe on FaZe action here in the Superstore.
26 meters.
Yeah, we have
RB
actually.
sensor off the bat though is incredible.
Yeah, it's a game changer. Oh, it didn't help too much here. Lovely shots though from Nick Merckx. The team wipe comes through, and you can kind of breathe a sigh of relief, right? Just for a few moments. But we were talking about this a moment ago. The idea that in Twitch rivals and in these kind of competitions we see time and time again across Twitch, it's these players versus a lobby full of randoms essentially. But we have actually managed to, again, with the blessing of Infinity Ward, they've helped us out there. We managed to set up custom lobbies for the Call of Duty broadcast so we can run like a pro-only Warzone lobby, which was insane to watch. We did solos, we've done a few team ones now. It's such a crazy experience, but it's just wild to see the level of skill that everyone has at this game now.
This is the U.S. Army esports team.
Oh yes.
This is Medic Taylor. This is Sergeant First Class Taylor.
Maybe we hope, hopefully we'll get to talk to him a little bit later on in the show. Hear about his experience playing as the U.S. Army esports team and how that's affected his life.
I'm gonna go in this window. Just take your time. Premium.
These guys here, I have friends. I have played Warzone actually with one of my high school best friends, is a retired Army Ranger, and playing these games with soldiers is pretty intense. Because they understand how to process a new area and how to clear a room because their life depended on it at one point. Obviously, he's got there we go. Wags will finish him off.
That's funny you bring that up. One of the more recent operators released in the game, the Ronin operator, is based on a military. He's a former. I think he may have been a Green Beret. I forget his name, but Lam. And he teaches people how to. He provides like training on weapons training and on procedures and methodologies you can apply while in combat. And yeah, watching the way I watched a few of his YouTube videos after his operator was released, and just seeing like the thought process that a soldier takes when they come into an enclosed space and the routes they'll take. I am applying that to my game, and I'm not gonna lie, like it makes going into rooms a little easier. Obviously, like games are a little different, but when it comes to like the spaces we create in this game, especially on Verdansk, it's kind of like it's a real space. These strange little buildings, it kind of makes enough sense there. So there's definitely something you can learn from actual training, and if you look elsewhere to try to improve your game in a game like Call of Duty, yeah, it's a little different because it's somewhat arcadey, but there's a lot to learn, man. There's a lot to learn.
Interesting. I've not seen those videos. I know you talked about it when Runner was dropped originally, and I'll be sure to check those out. But this U.S. Army team, so far so good, all still alive. I believe there was a revive from the guys, but again, rocking something different. It's not Grau MP5, it's Kilo MP7. It seems like the go-to for Flameberg.
Down one on the roof.
Nice shots. Nice skin as well. Liking this red and white.
I'm feeling it, man. Also, this is the canted hybrid scope. So he's obviously got like a 3x scope on top, and you have a red dot on the side. This is very much like an in-meta attachment right now. Players are finding being able to land shots at distance. Of course, headshot multiplier is still in effect in Warzone. And Wags,
at the buy station.
Medic Taylor and Flameberg are rolling through police station right now, handing out their own brand of justice.
Yeah, these guys dominated Superstore. They've head over to the police station. There's a buy box right next to them. If they have the cash to potentially maybe buy a UAV, buy any goods that they need. Oh, and there's a big bag of cash.
Sweet money.
Plates. Plenty to go around. It could be loadout season.
I don't know if this is his loadout necessarily.
Potentially.
No, went for the self-revive. I think there may have been a UAV just in the grab there. So Flameberg's rolling now. I mean, these guys are on. They are quite literally on fire.
I'm gonna pop my UAV.
This is a
Yeah,
good run.
well,
It
not
looks
not
like
quite
he's up to-
literally.
No,
Looks like he's
no.
up to for the ghost kilo and then stock MP7.
Dude, stock MP7 though is still so good. Like even without all the attachments, like that's such a good gun to pick up off the ground. Same with like almost any of the submachine guns. So MP5, I wouldn't see yet, but like the Bison is such a good pickup still. The P90s aren't bad whatsoever. Like there is no reason why you should not be running one of those weapons. And in a pinch, to go with a primary perk, not that fence, brother. to go with a primary perk like Ghost or maybe even Restock, which I think it looks like he's using. He could be using Restock. Oh God, my word! They lined up for him. They lined up for him, dude.
On the stairs, downed him.
There's one red dot right by his left. I'm wondering why he's not shooting there, but maybe that was a decoy or something, maybe an old one. But another player will go down, and elimination will come through. And the US Army esports team seem to have everything on lockdown.
Dead.
I tell you what,
Wow.
Flameberg absolutely terrorizing this squad.
MP5s.
8 kills to his name.
That's what I'm saying. MP7, it's grey. He's ripping it. Oh, he has our most kills in a single game. Leaderboard on your screen.
So there's Symphony on top, 65 kills they got. The second place behind by 11. An early dominant first game from Team Symphony. Again, the game we saw from Team Scump hasn't been reported yet.
Yeah, I was thinking where that one's going to end up, because for me that's got to be like a 60 kill game around that. So that will creep into the top 5, I think, for sure.
Pretty sure. If chat, go tell Scump to report his scores, so we know who's winning.
Got to go into their chats.
Yeah.
Try to get their attention, but do try.
Distract them while they're competing in a competitive event. We ran a poll actually on the Twitch Rivals extension. Do you prefer MP7 or MP5? And MP5 actually won 70% to 30%.
It's just so sick. Look, we've just seen the MP5 come through immediately. There you go. Can't quite see the perks that Flameberg's running right now, but MP5. I mean, MP5 and Kilo class. This could shape up to be a very, very good game. And again, the US Army esports team, not a bad look so far.
These guys are rocking it. These guys are doing very well, and they've got themselves a vehicle. They've got the loadouts. They've got Ghost. They've got the second loadout now as well. And you can see this is like a serious player. You can see that by the bottom middle of your screen. Sorry, 10,000 kills, a KD of 4,
You see him on top of the building?
130 wins,
Oh, that was not a guy.
plenty of experience in game.
I lied.
And we'll catch up with them a little bit. But Flameberg's certainly impressing me, guys.
See if we can find anybody real quick.
I didn't hear anything.
It's live on his own Twitch channel. You guys can go support him, give him some love. Let's see, let me scroll through. It's just twitch.tv/Flameberg. But now jumping over here with Callie.
Callie with a sweet 11 kills so far.
One hopped out this window.
A UAV that has.
Still in the lobby.
Dude, they're blessed with this UAV. Look at the amount of intel they've just picked up. It looks like they might actually, or they're going to gatekeep. They can hit the circle, put themselves in a safe position.
I think they're getting the bounty.
Got in the car.
They got a car on them. They got a lot of intel. C4's to hand. She could nuke that car.
I'm gonna try and get on
But they're just making sure those players are going to have to cross over them. And here we go. Into the mix.
Got him.
Crispy shots. And it looks like they killed everyone there. The UAV is now completely finished. But it looks like the squad came through and they mopped them up. So good job to Team Cali. Cali? Cali. Like California. Can anyone in chat confirm? Is it like Calais? Or is it like Cali? Is it Cali?
Callie? Cauliflower?
Either way, he's got, I think, 11 or 12 kills, and
It's Kaylee. Nice. Oh, you're all brilliant. God bless you all.
Wow.
Most
Got it right. Go me.
Got him. Multi.
And here is my favorite weapon. Oh my word. That was it. Okay, so that class there. 5 megawatt laser, Merc, foregrip. You've just created a weapon that you basically don't have to aim down sights ever. Ever. Like there's no need. It really does not need to be aimed down sight. I mean, this thing, and it's with the obsidian skin as well. I mean, we are looking at a grinder, ladies and gentlemen.
Pie right now with the leader. He's the leader in our total kills by one player, at least as far as that have been reported so far.
Downed him. On your left.
At 33.
I've seen Pyman's name being thrown around left, right, and center on Twitter and all the socials as well. This guy, that's kind of a regular occurrence for this man.
12K. I'm gonna grab a UAV.
Baby Dill, 27 as well. Symphony, we saw obviously putting up some big numbers.
I'm gonna grab self again.
Yeah, I don't even have
Honestly, this is a really competitive start, just as far as like everyone goes. I thought this would be a little bit more heavily dominated by like the traditional Warzone winners, but like so far.
There's 3 players left in blue. Full team.
I mean, right there, Blue has 21 kills. There's plenty of teams left in that lobby.
Oh, milliwatt. Good call, brother. Good call. Milliwatt laser.
Say megawatt.
Yeah, that's like a ERAD from Infinite Warfare. It's a laser.
We're burning people alive just by pointing.
That'd be great, though, wouldn't it? That'd be a good attachment. Come on, I'd pay for that.
Long distance flamethrower.
Does anyone remember that moment? There was a glitch at the start of season 4 where somebody killed a player in the gulag running around upstairs punching somebody. He punched someone to death and he got the kill. And he just looked down. He looked down at the ground. He was like, "Oh my god, what have I done? There's now going to be a 30 gig update." Like it was.
Dadgummit.
That's amazing.
It's
What have I done?
What is the team doing? There's a team doing this right here. Just
Okay, Phil. As a hardcore Warzone player, what do you feel about the contract where you make yourself most wanted? Give me your thoughts. Give me your high level thoughts.
It, but I'm going to give you some higher level thoughts, and the fact that I want to kind of put it into play in a kill race like this. First things first, when you are going to pick that up, that is a contract. So you can't pick up any of the bounties. You can't pick up anything else. So that's like a little bit of a negative, right? You know, you can't go hunting for those kills. But what you do is you put a huge target on your head and basically say, come get it. And again, it's kind of like you don't know who's coming for you. It could be your average Joe who's just finished his 9 to 5 and it's like, oh, there's a person over here. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna go and try and take him down. And you know, you're probably gonna get the kill. But if you're any of these streamers, you know, you're gonna see those kings and you're probably gonna charge at them. You can actually locate this, tag it, and it's like a live marker. So there's definitely some pros, some cons towards it. But if I was in this this situation, if I was playing right now, I'd be probably edging towards the bounties. Because the good thing about the bounties is you can pick one up straight away, take them down, get some cash, get another bounty, get some UAVs, rather than kind of waiting out the time of a most wanted. So that is my thoughts on most wanted.
I like it, man. I also think when it comes to the bounty and with the most wanted, even if you're running Ghost,
yeah,
you're still going to show up on that main map. There is no hiding whatsoever.
No, let's not.
Not at all. Not at all. You really kind of can't get away from it. And you know, again, that's good and bad in some situations. You kind of want people to be running at you. You want these engagements. Whether you win or lose them, you're trying to go for really high kill games. You can see right now, Linden partnered with Pyman, obviously most kills so far. They're hunting these kings because you're going to be rewarded by taking down a king. You're going to be given cash. You're going to be rewarded in multiple ways. So if you see how they live tag them and they just start pushing them, jeez.
Good shots.
Like, there's no mercy on this.
Yeah, good shots, team. And they're going to get down there as quick as they can. Again, it's not too easy to destroy your own vehicle in Warzone. As they say that they just managed to flip their own vehicle. It is not easy to do that, but they managed to get it done. There are a few places we can actually make it out of those situations. But if the car's off its wheels, it's huge.
We'll chat to our US Army team and see if that's very much real life, you know, just full send it off a
Hey guys, how many vehicles have you flipped?
And just flew out of and popped your parachute last second. Little bit of a difference, but
physics.
Back on board with Nick Merck's squad.
Nick's in a tough spot. Has his gear, has his weapons. That looks like a full loadout of his own, but no money to get the boys back. 12 kills to his name, not a bad thing. Again, they had a great start, 74 points to sit in 4th. Again, this is a very, very competitive Twitch Rivals. Like, the squads are crazy stacked.
No trophy.
But right now, you can hear Nick. He's in trouble. No trophy on this vehicle. He needs a bounty. You want like a high bounty would be good. Just to try to get your teammates back in. All this time wasted looking for cash when you could be on the hunt for kills.
Yeah. And that's the problem is, I mean, we play a lot of Warzone together, Miles. This situation when it's me and you, right now I'm probably picking up a scavenger. I'm collecting cash, like, you know, quietly, secretly, you know, biding my time just to get you back, or you get me back, vice versa. These guys don't have that privilege of having that time and letting another 30 people in the lobby die before they get the teammates back. It's high kills, they want to win. So Nicky's going to have to go in on his own, potentially against a full team. But he's not one to back down from a fight.
Yeah,
Here he is.
He's on it, dude. I mean, a good spot to be in. Trying to identify, get close enough to that bounty, and the circle shrinks. Obviously, their little threat indicator rises to red. He's going to get right up to the top of this high position, try to rain down, catch that player on the way back into the circle. But again, if he comes off this high ground position, he's got those the three hangers below him. Not an easy place to win fights. A 1v3 as well. That's pretty much what he's looking at. Good tags, not quite enough to get the kill.
Yeah, he's been tagged up himself. His location has been revealed, but he's going to reposition. And like you said before, getting in that tight spot between safe, obviously, in the next zone, and pushing and pressuring the opponent. 12 kills to his name. He's tagged up another 2. This could be a big couple of kills. A hell of a lot of cash. First one down.
That's a great angle to have. Coolio's down.
And that's map knowledge, knowing that that gap in that little fence is there.
Self-revive, out and about. See you later, Coolio. Big fan of your work. That's kill number 13 for Nick Merckx. Again. Whoa. MP5, baby. Up close. C4 as well. Don't expect anyone to be running anything other than C4. That's unlucky for Nick. He tried, but look at that position. He's getting shot from like 3 different angles in that place. Like, it's so hard to stay alive. I'm not a fan of like mid-game to late game. The hangers are hard work, man. At the start, it's great. Get in there early, get a gun, go for a run.
All right, TP, what are you up to, buddy? 18 kills in the bag. Seems like a pretty average day in Verdansk for Mr. Tyler Polchow himself. Currently 7th place with 71 points. Of course, we're into our first hour now, so you know these guys are reporting their first, second, third game potentially if they've played 3. But there's you know, how many players left? 12 players left in this lobby for these guys to swoop up. Could be a big game.
Could be a big game indeed. It's 18 already. On the hunt for another. Chance of them being right on top of that buy vendor. Huge. And again, a squad like Doug. Doug is raw. TP and Merc. I mean, you're expecting high kill games. You're expecting very, very fast-paced play. I mean, anyone who's watched Teep knows it's quick. You know, and he plays with friendly nade. He plays with Merc and he plays with Doug all the time. So again, these guys know how they play around each other. This is a day in, day out thing for them. Like, this is another day in the office, and the added pressure of a tournament, it's only going to make them play better, dude. This is a dangerous team. Wow, that was a huge gunfight. Teep goes down, but his teammates are going to be there every single time, and no messing. Into the gulag he goes. Look at the cash flow as well for this squad. I mean, this game, there's 15 remaining, including them, but this game could go there still.
And it's funny because, again, Teep right now, he's in the gulag. He's got his teammates with money to buy him back if he loses this. But it's an extra kill in the gulag that just adds to the tally. And I know it kind of sounds a little bit weird, but him going to this gulag, winning the gulag, going back, getting his weapons, getting that loadout, whatever it may be, and winning the game, it's not a bad thing, Miles.
Nah, not at all. It's another kill, dude. You said earlier, it's a freebie in a way, but he still has to win it.
Oh, it's TP. Imagine coming up against Teep in the gulag. Not what you want to see.
Disappointing to say the least. Dude, he gets all of his gear back. I mean, literally everything.
20 racks.
Literally everything. I mean, now, like, look at the positioning. Like, let's look at that. Just like break this down. Look at that mini map. The confidence of these players right now, even with the number of players left in this game, yeah, they are outnumbered in almost every engagement they're trying to take right now. But they're going for it. I mean, Merc is literally running uphill. Quick mount. Love to see that. You turn the ground to a weapon that's even more dangerous. They've actually taken a corner each now of this situation to try to maximize the amount of kills they can get in these final moments. I mean, this is the melons on these boys.
Oh no!
Maybe too big.
He'll be calling for help, and guess who's there? Right with him. Mr. Doug, ready to back him up. Teep's finding kills as well. Merc's back up and about. He's got a few armor plates in there. He's going to tag him, take him down as well, and another down to add to the list. You didn't see an ounce of sweat drip from Merc's forehead there because he knew he had this man backing him up. all the way to the very end. I think you've got 14, 16, and 19 right now for this squad. There is still 8 potential kills, and I wouldn't put it past him. Doug is snapping right now.
Absolutely snapping. That 180. There's a guy right behind him. He's going to grab what he can. And again, there's a few people left. Looks like 2 remain. And again, 2 solos.
All right, 1 crown. We can.
One of my favorite things about Doug, I was just going to say that, is he does both. Keyboard and mouse controller. Now, he's playing keyboard and mouse right now, but he's been playing controller for like the last 3 months. He changed very recently.
Keep the game fresh. Keep the skills fresh. You know, you learn different things. Work on your centering in a little different way. Again, for the guys who are playing day in, day out, I think you have to do a lot to keep the game fresh. Like, there's no way, dude. There's nothing. But yeah, we are hoping to see. I'm with you, chat. We're hoping to see a change to the growl. It's just a little too effective, right? Am I right? Oh, hey, buddy.
It's kind of nuts.
Doesn't even want the kill streak. Cluster strike? No. He's got a growl. It's a cluster strike. Never stop shooting. Oh, it's a 3v1. It's a big dub for Team TP. What is that? 58 kills. Plus the 25 win. It's a lot of points.
A lot of points.
58 plus
Yeah.